I'm so glad to be going up after that amazing little bit. I just met Isaac. I've seen him perform for the first time, and I think he and I do a similar thing, and he does the cool version. So I got this iPad right when it came out because I'd like to read off of it, and it worked really well, and I read magazines and books, and it worked, and I liked it. And then I would go to poetry readings, which I do a lot, and I would see people read their poems off the iPad, and it never seemed to work. You know, it seemed like the literary equivalent of writing a segue. You know, it's like just because you have it doesn't mean it looks cool. And I think it comes down to the idea of using technology when you don't really need it. In the Segway's case, it's like, yeah, I already got that. It's called walking, just kind of fast without having to wear a helmet. And in the case of the iPad, it's like, I already got, a notebook works pretty well. And I thought, well, what if you did something that was totally unnecessary? And just went the other direction. I mean, look, if you see a shovel and you need to make it into a car, you got to do that. This is the opposite of that. Hey! Introduce yourself, please. We need room audio or the whole thing won't work. How about it, Chris?
I don't know.
All right, hold on. The good thing about it is you can start the act over. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Los Angeles. Hey, there you are again. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, please. A second.
Sure, I'm your frickin' hand. What's up with you?
I was wondering, do you think there's a verb that means to behave like a real ventriloquist? My friend, that whole protocol of like ventriloquism.
I don't know, like to ventriloquate?
Okay, honestly, do you think I should ventriloquate more instead of this kind of...
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. They say that high tech is the new talented, so you should be fine.
Fantastic. In which case, would you like to do a little duet for all these fine people?
Absolutely. It would be my pleasure.
I like how you beep on the fly. That's very professional.
Okay, that's another thing. Editing is the new conscientious, so again, you should be fine. But hey, hotshot, let's do this.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a big nasty beat?
Like a beatboxing beat? Like bow chicka bow wow.
Bow chicka. I mean, clearly that is a pornography beat. Okay? By the way, you watch a lot of pornography.
Whoa! How would you know how much pornography I watch?
Do you really want to get into this with all these people?
Oh, no, I see your point. No. Okay, why don't you give me a beat and then I'll pick it up.
Okay, genius. I know you can do this. Something real simple, all right? Like boom, 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 boom.
It's pretty simple.
Boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
there you go.
Boom, boom.
Who does the shaking in a handshake deal? Who does the peeling of an apple peel? Who does the writing when a poet writes a sonnet? Here's a hint, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Go tell it on the mountain and run and tell your mom. I got the whole world in the palm of my palm. Later I'll have Jada going fast and furious. I'm not bionic, but I'm bionic curious. I talk with my hands.
When you're all alone,
I talk with my hands.
when you're on the freaking phone,
I talk with my hands, and I think I got a knack because I talk with my hands.
and your hand talks back, going boom,
Keep it up. Same rhythm. Just keep it going.
boom, boom, boom.
Play. Oh, fantastic! Do you remember how to play that thing? And we'll go out with this really old classic like a... The full hoedown. Take no prisoners. Here we go, hand. Take us out, I want something melodic and more... Yeah, that's great. Our grandfather had this saying, most good trout recipes really only have 2 ingredients, and one of them is trout. And I feel the same way about stories. Most good stories really only have 2 ingredients, and one of them is story. Thank you. grown man would do. Man, it's just like to film that in my apartment with my boxer shorts, and that's ridiculous. I remember the first time you named me Good Morning, and how the night before you considered my ceiling, where the passing cars outside cast their shadows and liquid lights through the slats of my blinds. You said, "Hey, Romeo, your CD player's skipping again, but your ceiling's like fireworks for poor folks," and I like that. I like the tall pauses you take when you tell your nephews knock-knock jokes. And I like your theory that men and women's shirts button on opposite sides so that couples can get dressed facing each other after making love. And your remedy for insomnia is to pile every pillow and blanket into the tub and you nap there like you're taking a patchwork bath. And I said once, "Oh, I wish I had a picture." And you said, "Oh, I wish that you and I had hot sex, you gave me a pedicure, and then elves showed up at our doorstep with a pizza to tell us Jesus just built a treehouse in the backyard and he'd really like to meet us both, so hop in, hot shot." You're weird. With a capital "we." And I'm grateful. I marvel. You've helped me hammer some of my worst manners into manhood. But I still admit, I like the way your shorts fit and how overall you call me smart, even though sometimes I do really stupid stuff. And I like how you giggle with your lips closed, like you've got a secret little moon in your mouth. But I am not insisting you're some kind of goddess. I know you're suspicious of unspecific love poems. You're more like a sunflower, growing in the courtyard of an old folks' home. You mean things to people on a daily basis, and this petty poem won't explain just how my favorite your face is, but I wish I'd paint your bathroom mirror the day they took off your braces. You are so fucking pretty. You're like a vivid video game, and I am the idiot kid just trying to get to your next level. I like your right shoulder angel, hell. I like your left shoulder devil. I admire the lively deeds you do. So if you come through a doorway again in a thrift store poncho or a drop-dead evening gown, twirling and asking, "Well, what do you think?" I'm gonna tell you, "Shit, howdy sunshine, sit your fine self down." If you're looking for a compliment, I think you've come to the right place. Thank you very much, Rumpus.